Ba, ba, ba. Just back our way down here. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. 775 Game, come back to you guys in our episodes. Episode number 3 of SNOWRUNNER Season 18. Yes! Back out here again today, guys. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. We're back at it here in the new SNOWRUNNER region in what's it called again? Chiapas, Mexico, I think. Yeah. Back out here at it again today. Ooh. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. There was like a little parrot that just went across the screen there. I just got distracted by that for a second. It's fine. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I saw that in the previous episode. Oh, look, there's one. Look. That's really cool. I like that. But anyways, guys, we're back out here again today, and today we are going to be attempting to get onto the second map here and start exploring that area, because we've mostly explored this area, and we don't need to stay here. Yeah, if we turn down here to the left, I think I have the thing. I have where the tunnel supposedly is marked on the map there. We just really need to get across this river area, and then we'll be all right. Ooh. And just for reference, this is where we are. We're sort of close to where we were with the last tower in the last episode. We're a little bit away from it. But this is where one of the tunnels is. The other tunnel is actually up here, and we actually know where this one is. But I figured, we may as well try and find where this one is, because why not? we may as well. We may as well try and find where this one's located first before we, for to get onto the map here. Yeah, and hopefully this will work. Hopefully I can actually drive across here. I know I saw something that kind of looked like a crossing on the map. I think it was with this little island over here. I think it gets a little bit shallower, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, because that is quite deep. Yeah, I might have to get a little bit creative here with this. I don't know if we're going to be able to cross this. I hope we can, without flooding our engine or anything like that. Let's do a quick radar scan here. Okay. And that's giving us... Ooh, there we go. Okay, so that's where we're headed. There's a big... What's that? There's like a special there's like a special objective heavy semi-trailer up there. Yeah, it looks shallow enough here, so just so long as we don't get carried away by the current, we should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, wait, never mind. We can winch to those things. I didn't think we could winch to those. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We were just able to drive right across that. Okay. I thought that was going to be harder for some reason. I don't know why. I just thought it would be. And yeah, it looks like they got some kind of a camp area around here. I don't know what this is really. But I can definitely see, at least I think I can definitely see, there's some kind of a special objective trailer up here. It looks like it's the one from Season 16 with the crane on it. But, as we learned in I think it was the first episode, they seem to have reused the map model, if you know what I mean. The trucks have different kind of models for the map, if you know what I mean. Like the way, obviously, the EarthRoamer SX looks like this on the map, and I don't know, where's another truck? Yeah, the Ford F-750 looks like that on the map. That's just the way it looks like. That's just the way the trucks look like on the map. They usually do give each truck a unique kind of little, I don't know, toy car for on the map or something like that. I don't know what you'd call them. But they seem to have reused. Yeah, that doesn't look like the crane trailer from season 16. Yeah, it seems that they reused the little map toy trailer model from season 16 for, you know, the crane, the portable crane that we had to set up for the dam in season 16. It seems that they've reused that model for this newer trailer, which I still don't know what this thing is called, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure I did see what it was called in a video on YouTube already, but I forget what this is called. But that's the second one of those that's here. It's something to do with the geothermal station that we're going repairing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but there's one of them here, and then there's also one of them up in the port on this map. Yeah, down here on this ship. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Alright, let's head on to this map here. Ooh. Sierra Fuerte. Chiapas. I wonder if we're going to get a second garage in this region. We probably won't. Looks like we have a little bit of a work site here. Okay, right off the rip. Okay. We have a service hub on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watchtowers. And if I go to the global map, no garage. Okay. No surprise there, I suppose. No surprise there. We'll throw up the radar here very quickly, though, just to see what the surrounding area looks like. Okay, we found one objective. Not bad. Oh, looks like there's a farm up here, maybe? Maybe, maybe not. And is that the movie trailer from Scandinavia? What's that doing here? Now, I may not really know where to kind of go to start with here. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. But one thing we will try and do is we will try and do this point-to-point mission. And it looks like, actually, quite conveniently, one of the points that we need to get to, the Banana Farm Village. Oh, so this is Banana Farm. Hey, okay, so I was right about that. Is actually right there. But yeah, this is one of the things that we do have to do. We do have a point-to-point mission on here. I don't think we're going to be doing any other missions besides this, though. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes. Concrete slabs for that work site. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if we'll do that. If there's one thing that I did say repeatedly about season 17, when we finished it up there, the one thing I did say was that I found the work sites just to be they were just not fun. I mean, they were all right, but like there was just too many of them. So yeah, there's too many of them, and it felt like we spent half the time completing work sites and actually completing the missions that were going towards the actual regional progress. I just kind of felt like the work sites took up too much time. Oh no. Oh, oh no, come on. You can't be telling. Oh no. Damn it. Give me a winch point. I can recover this. I can probably recover this. I should be able to recover this. Please. No, I can't. I can't. Oh, come on. We only just got onto the map. Okay, somehow I've managed to get the engine back on. I don't think this is helping much, but it's something. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. That took a few minutes to do, but, hey. Autonomous winch for the win. I'm actually really surprised I got that to work. Not too bad, even if I do say so myself. Alright, let's try and not do something that stupid again. Where does this have to go? Cactus farm. Where's the cactus farm? Cactus farm. It's all the way over there. Well, just because we're trying to do the exploring stuff here for the moment, I'm not going to do that. Even though I probably should. But I'm not going to. I'm just not. Yeah, we'll just try and find the closest watchtower. It seems like there's one in this direction. Hopefully we can actually get up to it. Where was it? There. We should probably drive around that other side there, but I'm gonna continue on this path here, I think, and we'll just see if this brings us around. Hopefully it will. I mean, what's the worst that we can happen? Well, the worst that can happen is that we flip or get stuck, and then we have to go get another vehicle. You know, because we can't save ourselves, which, you know, that nearly happened there only a moment ago. But, you know, we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna gloss over that fact. Also, just so people know, as per usual, I'm going to try and make as little cuts as possible for this video, because it is an exploration type video, so I don't want to be cutting out all of the exploration, or else, you know, it defeats the purpose of the video. But yeah, just doesn't make any sense. Not in my mind anyway, so realistically, I'm not going to be recording for very long today, like an hour, maybe an hour 20, depending on how much footage I can squeeze in. because there could be a few minutes here where, you know, I'll have to cut out some stuff just because, you know, I may be looking at the map or stuff or something like that. I try my best not to, you know, make it so I have to cut out too much stuff, but that could definitely happen. They need short logs there. Okay. Interesting. Where are we? Where does it look like we are? Okay. Might just, yeah, we'll throw up the radar here as we go as well. I'm not gonna throw it up that much. Hopefully we don't miss any upgrades. We do still have 3 upgrades to find, just so people know. So hopefully we find those, but yeah, you know, if I don't find them, I suppose there's always Map Runner, even though I don't like using Map Runner because I feel like it's cheating. I do feel a bit cheap if I have to use it. So it is a very last resort thing. I won't use Map Runner unless you know, finding an upgrade just absolutely driving me crazy or something. I don't know. What do we got here? We got a fleet star with a logging crane on it. Logging station, fleet star, F-2078 has to go there. Where is the logging station at? It's all the way up in that sort of corner. Okay. Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, that's another thing we're gonna mark under not doing. I'm not doing that with the EarthRoamer SX. Because we'll only end up wasting fuel, and then we won't be able to get to any of the watchtowers if we're towing that with us. So there's no real point. Now, where is this tower that we're going to? Okay, so we want to go this way, I think. We want to go up here and over to whatever this is, I think, to where this service hub looking area is. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, look at that. Wait, I was just about to say, you know, my they have the why do they have the towers painted green, white, and red? Okay. Okay, that kind of caught me off a little bit. That's a good one. I like that. That's cool looking, actually. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having fun with season 18. I have been, anyways, so far. Even though the videos haven't been exactly consistent. The last episode did come out a day late, but that's because I couldn't get it uploaded in time. because I was gone on holiday, so I'm just back from holiday, so I haven't gotten to really screw around or anything off camera. I usually don't screw around on the seasons off camera for the first, couple of episodes, but I would have liked to have gone around and just picked up, more tasks on the map and just gone around a few more of the areas. That way, I could plan for certain things, but or plan for future missions. But yeah, I haven't gotten to do any of that yet, anyways. And this looks like it's the home screen. This is the geothermal station, isn't it? Okay. I'll be honest, I wasn't really thinking we'd just stumble across this so soon, but hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. At least I think this is the geothermal station that we're going to have to fix up. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure. Hopefully I'm right. No, I'm not. It's definitely the area we saw in the say. Oh. Oh. Hello. I just went over and grabbed that task, and I didn't even think about I wasn't even gonna read it, but okay. So that's the second new truck then. Okay. Service spares. Trapped 5-seater. Sand Fury. Might go get myself repaired at the service hub here. Is it just yeah, it's just a repair station. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what this area is. It looks like a swamp, but it also looks like a bit of a I don't know, like a sand gorge. Yeah, it has it like weaving the entire way through the place. Okay, that's interesting. We're not going doing that at the moment though. Okay, so what else do we have? We have a trapped 5-seater. Deliver to the geothermal station. Okay, so this is the geothermal station. Cyborg semi-trailer. Okay. And back to work. Repair and refuel the Mercer R230. Okay, so that's where it is. It's over there. Change to it and deliver it to the geothermal station. Okay, so a similar enough mission to the mission that we have to do to unlock the HIB billet then as well. The HIB billet, for those who don't know, has a kind of a similar type of a mission, honestly. You do have to deliver a single slot of cargo, but you repair it, refuel it, and then you sort of deliver, you change into the truck. So I'm assuming you do actually have to drive the vehicle, which is interesting because that's usually not the way recovery missions work in this game. It just usually isn't. Usually you're not able to enter the truck or really interact with it all that much. I mean, like, you can tow it, obviously, and you can interact with it on kind of a limited, via the winch. You can interact with it via the winch, and you can turn on and off the engine and stuff like that. But usually you're not supposed to be able to actually change into those trucks. That's the thing that's kind of catching me out. Usually you're not supposed to be able to get into the trucks that you don't own yet. So that's quite interesting, honestly. So it's like, yeah, they want us to actually drive things and not just be towing them around, which is, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to do. Yeah, and like I was saying before, it's especially going to be interesting to do, or at least it may be somewhat hard to do in the case of the HIB billet, because that thing it's not in a great spot. We're either going to have to build some bridges or tow it the entire way, because I don't think I can drive it where it needs to go. Upgrade location. Okay. It's back this direction. Okay, well, that's okay. That's pretty cool. That actually gave a big search area, didn't it? That's a giant search area. We got a wet story, clean cut. What else do we have? We have anything else? I can actually see there's a Chevrolet CK 1500 sitting down there. I'm pretty sure. There's probably a task somewhere up here to recover that. What's this? Got a scout fuel trailer. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna go over in this direction. I don't know. I think we will. We'll go up here and we'll get the upgrade, and then we'll have to drive over in this direction. And the reason why is because this road doesn't actually come down here. And then we're going to have to hope that we can cross over this river somehow. Because this road is blocked. And yeah. I'd say we should be able to though. There's a truck stuck down here, so I'd say there's a pretty good chance we can cross that. Hopefully. That's the way the logic works in my mind. This truck got stuck here and drowned its engine, so that means we should probably be able to do it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense in my mind. Perfect sense. Ba, ba, ba. Just back our way down here. Oh, 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 oh. We're okay. We're okay. Is that a volcano? What? Why is there... Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's completely fine. Let's just ignore that happen. Oh man. That could have gone very badly, very fast. What was it I said a moment ago? Don't flip the truck or do anything stupid. Like, don't put myself into a situation where I have to go bring something else out here to recover a truck, and then we lose, and then I just lose time and then make life hard. Don't make life hard for myself. Don't do that. Also, yeah, there's a volcano over there, seemingly. That's a feature, or that's something that's just off in the background, which I was thinking there was, or I think we saw something like that in the trailers or something like that. There was something mentioned about that anyways, because of the geothermal plant, and there's a lot of apparently seismic activity in this region or something like that. So that makes sense, I guess, for that to be there. But just after the fact that I nearly flipped the truck, I just looked over there. I was like, what the hell? There's a volcano over there. I don't feel comfortable being around that. That just... are we sure that thing isn't active? Are we sure? Are we sure that thing's... Are we sure we're in a safe place? You know, a place where we can actually work and not die. You know... It's not gonna be a Pompeii situation or something. I'm just looking back there. Looking back there, and it's just it's really unnerving just to see the night sky and it just being red. That yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, get me on the first plane out of here. Alright then, but after driving through that mud puddle, it would seem like, yeah, that's where our upgrade is. Just down here. So, what upgrade is this? Because, yeah, I don't actually remember what upgrades we have. We got a lot of upgrades in the last episode. That is the crawler suspension for the Mercer R230. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. The, this new Mercer that we've got... Oh, do not flip. Do not flip. I should have chosen a different truck for doing this. I should have brought the LTI. Why did I bring the SX? Yeah, but no, what was I going to say? It's funny because, yeah, no, both of the Mercers, both of them have a crawler suspension upgrade, I'm pretty sure. The previous one, the K520, I believe it was, wasn't it? The K520? Yeah, that thing had a crawler suspension as well. And it seems like these Mercer type trucks, they're kind of like, they're off-road class trucks, but they're kind of like scouting off-roads. medium to small duty type trucks. I don't know. It's kind of like they're in a bit of a class of their own. If that makes any sense at all. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it just kind of feels like Saber is kind of making this kind of new class of off-road type vehicles, of off-road trucks that are just kind of a bit lighter duty and more focused for, I don't know, more off-roady kind of rock climbing type areas. I don't know. It just feels, yeah, it just kind of feels like they're doing something a little bit different with these specific trucks, these Mercers anyways. Now I forget what vehicles they're actually based off of, so this could just be the way they're kind of more like designed in real life. But yeah, just an interesting thing to know anyways. They're not the only trucks that have gotten this kind of treatment though. The RX 600 from last season is kind of in a similar situation, I would say, where it also has whatchamacallit. It has it's kind of a light off-road class type truck, and it's got crawler suspension and a lot of things that some other off-road trucks just plain and simply don't have. They have a few more luxuries, these DLC vehicles. Oh, no. Crap. Crap. Okay, yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be any winching my way out of this time. There was no winch points. Like, there was nothing. Damn it. There was nothing at all. Yeah, it's not gonna work this time, fellas. It's just not gonna work. We're gonna have to go get something else. I'm thinking I might just, I'm thinking I'll bring the whatchamacallit. I'm thinking I'll bring the Tatarin out here. Okay, here we are. We're on Sierra Fuerte again, and you may notice that I've taken the Tatarin to the other gateway because well, yeah, I feel like trying to go and actually rescue this thing is nearly a bit of a waste of time. So yeah, I decided to come through the other tunnel. That way we can see what's on this sort of side here. I mean, we're still probably going to head over in that sort of direction in order to save that fella. But for the moment, we're going to kind of forget about him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We just want to get... We want to at least get half the towers anyways. So the fact that one of the towers is just right here is actually quite nice. We have to drive up here to the right, though. Don't drive straight on. Yeah, in fact, there's just one of the towers is just right here, so that's actually very nice. This was probably the tunnel, the tunnel that you were intended to come through, at least for the start. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like that. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't matter which one you go through, but sometimes it's easier to go through one tunnel. It depends really. Yeah. It depends on the region. Honestly, the fact that we have boat tunnels unlocked from the get-go is pretty interesting, honestly. We don't always get that in these regions. Okay, so there we go. Is that a trailer down there, or is that... No, that's just a prop. Upgrade location. Okay, so we already got an upgrade. Okay. Oh. Well, jeez, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We got, precast concrete plant. Concrete slab and cement. Oh, you don't even have to craft them. They're just there ready to go. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's that sideboard. We got more work sites. We got washed out for... What's this? Is this an observatory? Oh, we got an observatory up here? I think that's an observatory anyways. Beyond the horizon, it looks like we got dishes up here. Are these like the dishes from like season 12? From North Carolina? That's pretty cool, honestly. That's pretty cool. And we got like a... this is like one of the, this was in the trailer. This is like another part of the geothermal thing. I don't know, it's just like their monitoring station or something like that. I don't know. But this is the geothermal plant anyways, and this is, I don't know, one of the places they take readings from, I'm assuming. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Well, I suppose, yeah, we'll drive up in this direction then. There is another tower off in that direction as well, but I suppose we'll go after the upgrade here, just because upgrade reasons. Yeah, there's no real correct way to do these things. You just kind of, I always want to try and do it the best way possible, but like there isn't really a best way. It's just kind of me think to myself, I want to try and get this done as fast as possible. That way we can actually get into some of the missions and stuff. But yeah, there's never really a best way of doing this. It's just kind of, you just kind of have to figure it out and hope it goes well, you know. Whereabouts? Where was it? Was it down here? Yeah, it's down in here. Yeah, there's no point in driving up over this way. We'll just drive off the edge here. Down into the swamp. This is probably the vehicle I should have been using. Yeah, the Tatarin, you just gotta love the Tatarin. You just bring it out, and it just absolutely mows through all types of terrain. Except for rock climbing. Rock climbing is the one thing where it lacks a bit. And also ice. Engageable. Oh wait, I didn't even see what that was for. Oh damn it! I accidentally pressed X. Oh damn. Okay, we got engageable all-wheel drive then. Okay, that's cool. I have to look in the whatchamacallit back in the video, just to see for a split second, see what upgrade that was. Oh damn it! I accidentally hit X. I didn't mean to do that. Water damages truck. It's fine, probably. Actually, it might not be fine, because actually one of the things that I do actually need to talk about, and was one of the things that I saw there recently about this new update, is oh, okay, concrete slabs there. Okay, good to know. Hang on, I'll just figure out where we're going next. I suppose we want to go back this direction. We'll grab that and we'll go up to this tower. Even though it doesn't look like we can go up to it from there, but we'll try and go to that tower just because that one's closer. But yeah, no, one of the things that I saw anyways, I saw a video on it, is one of the things they actually kind of reworked slightly, I would say, in the new update. I saw a video on YouTube by Telemanus. One of the things that they kind of slightly reworked in this season, which, you know, it's not like a new feature or part of the or it's not like it's a part of the season or whatever. It's purely just kind of a game balancing type thing, or just I don't know, trying to make a little bit consistency with the roof racks on vehicles. Previously, a lot of vehicles had just kind of different kind of random numbers, random kind of amounts of repair points on the trucks, especially DLC ones in particular, especially certain DLC trucks in particular. They just had quite a lot of repair points in them. But what they're trying to do now, to make kind of repair points on roof racks consistent, and it's still not fully fleshed out yet. It's still, I think there's still a few exceptions to this, but most trucks apparently now have this sort of, have this sort of thing. For every one of these little boxes you see on the truck, every physical one of these boxes, it doesn't matter how big or small the box is, the truck has 150 repair points. For each visual jerry can that's on there, you get 20 liters of fuel, and for each visual tire, you get 2 tires. That is essentially what they've tried. That's essentially what they've gone and done. I just blew a tire, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. We've got it. It doesn't matter. On this truck, we've got 7 other tires. It's fine. we're probably still good on this thing. But yeah, for certain DLC trucks, this has nerfed the amount of parts that you can actually that you actually have on that you actually get in the roof rack. Certain trucks, I believe most of the Kenworths have been nerfed, at least according to memory. A lot of them had 300 repair points in their roof racks, but now because they only have one visual representation or one visual box of repair points, they now have a lot less. They have the 150 instead of 300. And yeah, this is just something about trying to make the game a little bit more consistent with the way the roof racks work, which, you know, I don't hate. I'm honestly for that. I honestly like that. I don't think that's a bad thing. And you know what? If some of the DLC trucks are getting kind of a light nerf here and there, I'm honestly not against that either, because a lot of the DLC trucks are very overpowered. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of the DLC trucks in this game are very overpowered. You kind of just have to admit that. So, you know, if some of them are kind of getting light nerfs, not nerfs to their performance, but to their sort of extended range features, which that's what the roof racks are. It's just kind of allowing you to extend the range of your truck a little bit more, just make it, you know, just give you a few extra parts, just so, you know, you can repair yourself and just give you a little bit extra fuel. You know, if that's getting slightly nerfed, you know, I'm not completely against that. I actually don't mind this. There are probably a lot of people that will mind this, though. But for it really depends on the truck, because for some trucks this this whole thing is actually a buff. It all depends on the truck. Like, this goes for scouts, it goes for every type of truck as well, every type of roof rack. This is what they're trying to do. It's still, I don't think they've completely made it consistent yet, but they're trying to make everything consistent, and honestly, I kind of like that. That's just me. Okay, but we got that there. And okay. Okay, I like the fact that they've actually, yeah, they've given us a good kind of corner of the map there. That looks very nice. And we have, yeah, so this whole, I still don't know what this area is called, but it looks really nice. It does look really nice. At least from what we saw there when it threw up the watchtower. I suppose we can throw it up there again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That looks cool. That's very nice. I like that. All right, we'll just back this thing up then. So yeah, I just so people know, realistically, probably gonna finish up here in about 10 minutes, I'd say. So we're probably not gonna get much more done here. We are going to go over to this East Village, though. We're gonna go over to this fella. We're gonna grab that point there. That way we've, you know, gone to it and we have that part of that mission done. But I'd say realistically, we're not going to get anywhere else. Yeah, because that tower is too far away, and that tower, I don't even know if we can get to it unless we drive around this way, I guess. Possibly. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna continue on here. Actually, there is a task back here as well. We'll just grab that task as well. I need to grab as many of the tasks as possible. It's the one thing that I kind of forget when I'm exploring the maps on camera, to actually grab the tasks that we drive by. I've probably missed a couple. But yeah, even when we're finished up here, I'll probably have to come back off camera and just drive around just to grab some of the tasks. That way we have them all in the menu, and that way I can see what needs to be done and which ones we can try to do and all this. So, you know. Yeah. Alright, we got that trailer that decided to stay. I'm not gonna look at what that entails just for the moment. Yeah, I'm not going looking through every single task that we grab. I'll look at those when I have time. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, we're just gonna go grab this point here, and that will probably finish us up here for the day. So yeah, honestly, not too bad of an episode. We almost got all the tower. Well, I suppose. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Uh, I'm. I am very confused. What was that? Like, I'm very confused. What on earth was that? Also, we're still moving, by the way. We're not completely stuck. I think we're gonna fall here. Uh, can we roll back over, please? Please roll back over. Oh, 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 no, no. Roll back over, roll back over, roll back over. Hey, okay. Not too bad. I have no idea what happened there. That did not look natural at all. I don't know what happened there. But that, I feel like I don't know if it was the way the camera was pointed, but that didn't look right to me. I don't know what happened there, but we're just, yeah, we'll just ignore this. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, not too bad of an episode. We got we got 3 out of, yeah, we have 3 out of 5 watchtowers. So that's pretty good, I think. That's pretty good. Can we drive? Yeah, we can drive back up here. That's good. We got 3 out of 5 watchtowers, so that's not too bad. Why is this water so blue? Why is it so blue? I have no idea why this water is so blue. Yeah, but yeah, like I was trying to say anyways, 3 out of 5 watchtowers isn't too bad. We can finish exploring this in the next episode, even though I'm probably going to have to bring out a couple more scout vehicles. Maybe. Well, I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll just have to see what happens. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have gotten this a test of strength job done, but unfortunately we're not going to get this done. But at least if we've got 2 out of 3 points, that's pretty good. If we only have to get 1 more point in the next episode, that's all right. We'll be able to finish that off. And then we also still have, what's it? Do we have 1 more or 2 more? No, we have 2 more upgrades to get. Yeah. Yeah, we got the one with the EarthRoamer, and we got the one with this truck. So there's still 1 more upgrade, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. I don't know where it is, obviously, but it's probably covered by one of those 2 watchtowers. If not, this map is actually, it's actually uncovered pretty well. There's not too many areas where the watchtowers, don't uncover the map, so we should be able to find the final upgrade. I'd say easily enough, or at least hopefully easily enough. But that's that point there grabbed, so that's not too bad. I might just go down here, see what this mission is. But yeah, that's gonna have to do us here for today's episode, guys. Overall, I don't think that was too bad of an episode. I think we did pretty well. Obviously, we will have to do more in the next. We will have to finish it off in the next one. But yeah, overall, it could have been worse. It could have been better, I suppose. The fact that I flipped twice. Actually, not even twice. I flipped about 3 times. The fact that I managed to flip the TUZ, the Tatarin, is actually a bit crazy, because this thing is extremely hard to flip. Like, it is extremely stable. It is an extremely stable vehicle. The fact that I flipped that kind of threw me off there, if I'm being honest. How did I manage that? It's one of those things that shouldn't be possible. Whatever. But yeah, that's gonna have to do us here for today's episode, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where we'll hopefully get the rest of this map explored. Yeah. Goodbye.